All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy Streams by Project Dorcopia. I am Project Dorcopia, or some people just call me Dorcopia, or some people just call me Dork. um, anyway, we are here for Empire Day on SWG Resurgence. So, for those that don't know what SWG Resurgence is, it is a new project that I've been having lots of fun on lately. That project, you can really find information if you look in the um, description. I'll give you a link to the website swgresurgence.com. It tells you a little bit more about the server. It's a new project that was started in January of 2022. I think I joined it maybe about a little bit over a month ago. And I've done a couple streams, but unfortunately the streams didn't come out the way I wanted to on there. But I've been having fun with the people on there. It seems to be picking up some speed a little bit. It is just pretty new. They're still fixing a lot of things on here. But they did enable Empire Day. So I wanted and Remembrance Day for that matter. I'm going to start with Empire Day because that's usually what I would do first. So the first thing you want to do when you go to Empire Day, you want to go to Naboo and travel to Theed. As you see, it's pretty empty over here. I'm going to turn on my light. You see it's pretty empty over here. I got my Ithorian Jedi glowworm on this server. So a couple things about this server. You're allowed 8 characters on this server. They got rare loot that drops from the rare loot chests. A lot of goodies on there. I think you're allowed like 20 lots per character or something like that. So that's for your things. Of course, why am I? Of course, I'm being searched by the Empire. I'm already being searched by the Empire. That's hysterical. I just landed. So you're allowed like a lot of room and stuff like that for your homes and whatever. But yeah, it's and then heroics are there. Everything is pretty much in here, as it was when the server was shut down, with a few added extra bonuses that I have yet to discover. Similar to the way SWG Prophecy was a little bit, but this one seems to have a little bit more. I do like that the fact that you get 8 characters. So you are in Theed now. You must travel over here. Looks like I just hit it just in time. So the thing is, what you have to do, excellent. So here he is. Here is Darth Vader. I just hit this just in time. So Vader is going, since there's nobody here, Vader will call my name, and I will get a special badge for it. At least I hope he calls my name. If he doesn't call my name, then that's a bug. But for the most part, it's usually, pretty straightforward there. What I really wanted to go over was the differences that I'm seeing on this server. Wow, look at the graphics. The graphics just look amazing compared to. I mean, I had the graphics settings like turned up like as much as possible, and I don't get any lag whatsoever here. So that is another positive. As you can see, I got the shadows going. Here's Vader. I'm going to just examine him just so you can look to see what he looks like. Wow, he looks amazing. The graphics on this really, really came out really great. I'm actually shocked. I'm really shocked at how good this came out. Vader looks fantastic. So there's Vader. He will now call my name, and when he calls my name, I'll show you exactly what you have to do. You have to bow to him, but not the way you think you have to bow. You don't do /bow. This is for any SWG server, by the way. Okay? Any SWG server. So, because a lot of people make the mistake and do the /bow, and they don't know, they're like, what do we do? We're not getting the badge. We're not getting this or that or that, right? So, as you can see, okay, so I've been selected, such as glowworm. So you go to him, you target him, you radio him and you hit the tilde key, and then you do this, and then bow to him, and you get your Empire Day badge, and you get 250 points of Imperial faction. Excellent. So there you go. That's the first thing that you do on Empire Day. And I was just talking about some of the other things you get. So you get 8 characters. I created entertainer. You get like something like, I think it's like, I don't know if it's 30 or 40 points for like entertainer buffs. It's like a ridiculous amount of points that you get. So you get like extra buffs while you're here, and your medic buffs as well. You'll see that most servers are like 2 or 3 hour buffs, right? Here was 3.5 hours. So if you have a medic in the medical center that's geared up, uh, you get 3.5 hours. The other thing is you got all instant level 90s, as you've seen in previous videos, and you also get the jewelry sets right off the bat, so you can enjoy the group content later on. Um, that may not last for a while. That may actually be disabled at the next patch, what they call 3.0. We'll wait for Vader to leave. Vader has left. Okay, so the second thing you want to do in Empire Day, you want to go to the statue. You want to radial it the same way with the tilde key. Receive your gifts from the Empire. Okay, so you have received your Empire Day gifts, and here are the gifts that I've gotten. I got so you can see this is a little shady over here. That's my only thing, but this is I'm gonna examine it just so we can see. TIE Fighter Pilot Greeter, and it is tradable, so that's a good thing. So it's not a no trade item. And then the 6 Years of Galaxies, which I believe is not part of the. I don't know if this is part of the Empire Day, but it is a no trade item. But I think this TIE Fighter Pilot Greeter was the thing that you get the most. So, what happens next now? So now you come by here and you're like, well, here's your Imperial Celebration Organizer. So as you can see, another big perk. I just went here. 125 spots in your inventory, and that's without your backpack or anything like that. Okay. So if you have a backpack, it's even going to be more. You'll probably get the standard 65 item backpack. So I'm going to go to the Imperial Celebration Organizer. We're going to go through everything that they have here. You got your Order 66 cookies, your government mix. Those are the typical things. Those are no trade items. Order 66 cookies. This is a non-edible version. Government mix, non-edible version. Cool. Favorites of the Force, non-edible version. Death Star Destruction. These are all no trade items right now. Then we have you realize, wait, you don't have to spend any money or anything on this. You can get okay, so this goes 200 credits. That's 200 credits, right? But look at this. So Imperial Day fireworks, no tokens, no money, right? So buy that. So this is an Imperial Sand Trooper backpack. So there is a backpack here with 50 items. Should you want that? Imperial House insignia sign, but again, no tokens. I'll buy all this stuff actually just to have it. So Imperial sign, Imperial insignia house, buy that as well. So Imperial banner, so you can buy the banner. Okay, Rebel Resistance poster. You don't need any tokens on this Empire Day, for at least for this one. Recruitment poster, Torn Rebel Resistance poster. Some of these are no trade. That's okay. You're going to be able to get them on all your characters anyway, as long as you faction yourself. And you do have to be part of a faction. Imperial Recruitment poster. It's the face one. Tana 4 Land Speeder. ATST Walker. So again, these are tradable things that you can get. 6 Years of Galaxies. Again, I already have that, but might as well take that. You get an Employment Terminal Pilot Greeter. So again, these are things this is what I just got. AT-AT helmet. I can't wear it, but I can at least get it. Decorative stand. Havoc Starfighter. TIE Defender. This is the thing that people are most after on here because it's got a reverse engineering chance of 4. So if you're a trader, this is very unique. Or it's not unique, it's just no trade. Definitely get it on your trader because it gives you a little extra, and it's got that luck 150 reverse engineering chance of 4. So there you go. So on there, you also have nothing to do, nothing really to do there. So what I will do is I am now curious because typically there is this quest. Now, first of all, I'm gonna go. Let me just make sure I'm combatant. I don't think I am. I'm on leave, so I'm gonna go combatant right now. Okay. because I want to do these quests and I want to understand, is there anything different that I get from this as a reward? Because now that I know I don't need this, now I don't know, is this a supply officer? So sorry, I don't have time to talk. Speak with Major Tanner if you have any questions. Okay, so he doesn't really do anything. I don't know if I have to finish his quest here. Okay. Well, Champion, congratulations on the award ceremony. You have every reason to be proud with your accomplishments with the Empire. So, of course, the conversation needs to be fixed here. These are little things that they haven't fixed at all. Uh huh. And then it says error. Fell through all branches and responses for on. Oh, see, yeah, they haven't fixed this. So they enable this, but they haven't done anything. Wow. Okay. So I guess it makes sense because what are you really gonna do? You can't do anything. Yeah. I mean, the defaced posters. You're not gonna get any tokens. Um, yeah. So this is a little broken. I'm assuming that that's the reason why they made everything free. So I don't want to say it's broken. I guess they just made the perk of making it free. That's the one thing. Now the other thing is, I believe there is a Mara Jade over here. I want to see what she looks like. What is this a Jedi? No, it's a patron. I was like, is that a new Jedi over there? I want to see what she looks like. Oh wow, she looks awesome. Look at the graphics on that, and look how wow, the details are just so great on this Mara Jade. Mara Jade might not be attacked. I mean, that's just first off, I love that uniform. Number one on her. That's just a fantastic uniform. Looks awesome. Just the graphics look amazing for her. So I'm going to see if she gives me a quest. Yes, I'm here to assist. Okay. I'm just here overseeing things. What's your name? Oh, right. I'm just overseeing things, Glowworm. Oh, okay. Hold that thought. I'm receiving a priority message from Imperial High Command. Okay. I see, Glowworm. Are you still available? I need someone to look into something. Yes, ma'am. A rebel ship has just crash landed on Corellia. I need you to investigate the location and recover any intelligence. This seems like something you can handle. Yes, ma'am. Okay, here are the coordinates. Okay. And you get an Empire Day token, which I don't know why. So we have to go near Tyrina. So what I'm going to do, let's see, I went combatant for now. From what I recall, don't go there combatant. So what I will do, I think there's an Imperial recruiter around here. I am going to change my status from being combatant and flash down to an actual let me see, I thought there was one around here. Wasn't there one around here somewhere? There he is. Cool. Alright, so we'll just make a change in my military status. I like to take my personal leave time. Sure, I am certain. Okay. Well, there's two Imperial recruiters, actually. Okay, so don't go there combatant because the NPCs are kind of strong. But at some point, you're going to have to go there combatant. So I do want to see what these rewards are because I don't know where to turn them in or why I would turn them in. And that's what I'll be curious about. I will probably ask to see what they tell me. It might be you just have to take it to like a GCW vendor or something like that. That could potentially be what they're doing. Let's go to Tyrina though. Let's see. There's a crash site near Tyrina. I don't know exactly where. By the way, if you are getting on here, they are doing an Ask Me Anything on this server today. It was a 24-hour event. So it's not too far. It's actually pretty close now that I'm looking at it. But I know there's a different spot you have to go to. Okay. So as you can see, I'm not extremely buffed up, but I have enough on me to, at least make it so I I don't die in this. At least I hope I don't. Um, yeah, so most of the, people were asking me. One of my buddies was asking me about their rare loot. He goes, "Why does this make it so rare if it drops like so much?" And my comment was, "Well, some of the rare loot will be common rare loot, but some of it will not. Um, and really, it might just depend. You know, you might have an exceptional loot crate that I don't know where it's going to get you. First of all, I mean, I've had plenty of loot crate stuff. Um, this is ironic that it's going right near the unlock for heroics, but okay, cool. So there is a crash site here. Okay, and a couple things on here. Find important intelligence. I don't know where that important intelligence is. I don't think they're on the bodies, are they? Search. Okay. Search the bodies. There you go. Find the detainment facility, which is all the way up here near Corvella. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, how about that? You know what? Let's set it, instead of doing it that way, I'm going to just go. I'll go through the city again. And then you will have to. Oh, excellent. Even better. Now you have to get. There's a shuttle port right here. How about that? Okay. So go up towards Corvella, and we'll go to the detainment facility. Okay, there's nothing there, so I'll go to Corvella's shuttle port for now. By the time I think that's a rebel base actually. By the time I get there, I should be already flagged down as on leave. That's the important part of this right now. Make sure that you're doing it. You see, because I have rebels right there, right? So make sure you do that, because if you don't do that, you might get attacked, or you might not actually, or you might have to go and in there as combatant. I don't recall, but I do recall that at some point you have to switch to combatant. But part of this you can do on leave. I'm gonna leave myself in streamer mode for now. I'm gonna see what they say. I asked them a question. Okay, now I'm on leave. I asked them a question about what happens to the Empire Day token. Okay, so I find the detainment facility. They still aren't ask me anything, so it's not that crazy. I've actually been thinking about doing a 24-hour stream on Legends, kind of like a 24-hour Cantina stream. It'll be 24 hours straight, between 2 days, I guess. I still don't know if I want to do that yet or not, but it can get kind of boring sometimes. But Legends has definitely picked up a lot too, so I'm thinking about doing that. But for now, my streams will stay here for a little bit, because of the fact that I'm just having a better time on SWG Resurgence in itself. It's kind of a fresh start for me, and kind of has a fresh, new, unique look at certain things. So. All right, so here we go. We're getting closer. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. That's okay. So here we are. Right, so we come here, and I think, okay, you completed a test. You completed this. Okay, that's it. So complete. The rebels haven't been busy. Come back to Theed. I have a very important mission to discuss with you. So that's all it was. So I got an Empire Day token, which I have no idea what to do with. Um, it is, I believe, no trade shared. But I don't know what to do with it. Because you couldn't do the quest. So let's go back to Theed. She made me come all the way out here just to come back to her for Theed. Oh man. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see if we can call a ship over here. Should be able to. I'll go to Corvella Starport, makes it easier. Okay. So we'll go back to Theed again. Talk to Mara Jade and see where she sends us next. Okay. I don't have a response for the Empire Day token, but I will try something here in a bit. I don't know, maybe there's something special that you can buy somewhere. Like I said, the quest you can't do, the poster quest you can't do here. And that probably explains why everything's free to get, free for taking right now. Which is fine. I wouldn't overload my inventory with anything. Ah, see, I just hit Vader again. So here's his Lambda shuttle. Here's Vader. I don't need you to call me again, but it'd be interesting if he does, to see if he does. Okay. So I'll talk with Mara Jade. Imperial Mara Jade, you asked me to come back. What now? Hi, here's the deal, Glowworm. I need you to infiltrate that detainment facility and rescue any Imperial personnel that may be inside. Do you know how many? Based on the intelligence you collected, there appear to be 6 Imperial officers being held at that location. I'm ready to give it my best. Right, here's a plan. You need to fight your way in and, in the confusion, find an enemy uniform. Once you have the enemy uniform, give it to an officer to make an escape. That is your plan? Do you have a better one? Yes, send Ewoks to cause a distraction. Can we send Vader to crush everyone's larynx first? No. Are you ready for the mission or not? Yeah, okay. All right, here's the mission. Don't mess this up, Glowworm. I'm counting on you. Kiss for good luck? Uh-huh.
addition to my collection.
Okay, so go back to the attainment facility. I'm assuming this is the same. Wait. I didn't think you had to go to this one. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Well, let me go. Oopsie. First off, I'm going the wrong way. Did they change the way this is? Is it different here compared to? I'll have to look at my journal when I stop, just to make sure. here I am. We'll go ahead. Let me just see what they say here. Oh, look at that. I still have these quests, really? Didn't I already do these already? Oh, it's because we failed that one. I was like, didn't I do these already? Okay. Okay. Go to the rescue Imperial. Go back to the Timid facility at the Rebel hideout. Okay. And rescue the first Imperial officer being held prisoner. Okay. So am I gonna have to go to 6 different locations? Is that what it is? I think that's how this is with this one. I think that's now if I recall. But I'll go to this one first. Okay, we'll go to Corvella again. Now the question remains. I don't remember where this is. I'll have to officially look at it. I think, if I remember, what the heck's going on here? That's interesting. That's interesting. If I remember. Oops, got stuck because I'm not paying attention. My bad. Definitely not paying attention. Corvell is a little bit of a tricky town anyway. I'm looking at my stream to see where it is. Now, when I do this on other servers, it'll probably be a little bit more. It'll probably be different. Actually, I've done on other servers in the past on their on some streams in the past, so I don't think there's necessarily any need for me to really stream Empire Day on other servers. But again, I'll see. I think this is the spot where you do have to go combatant now, because the guy is like right there, but in order for you to do anything with him, like you get attacked, or you have to get attacked, and then take an Imperial uniform off, and then off of somebody, and then basically rescue the guy, even though he's already rescued. I'm curious to see if any what little drops we'll get from killing some rebels out there. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any answers? No. Okay, let's move on. And so we'll go in there, and I think we'll go ahead and make this a combatant. Or let's see if I can do it without being combatant, first of all. I don't think you can. I think this is a point where you have to be combatant. The first time you come here, yes, you don't have to be combatant. But this time, I think you do. And let me see if this is true or not. Okay. Get the disguise from Jorl. Aha. Yes, you do have to be combatant here. Okay. So, let's go. Okay, so this is where it starts here. Okay, take out the blast. Here's the blaster mech. Right off. Ah! I feel like I'm not doing any damage to it. Okay. Get the disguise from Jorl. Take out the rebel commandos. I think there's everybody over here. Ah, yes. Now I remember this. Cool. Okay, some rebel commandos here. There are no slouches. There are definitely no slouches there. There's Jorl. So this is pretty much the quest line. Now that I recall. I'm wondering why... Oh, my auto loot's turned off. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the vertical. There's another commando. I turned my auto loot off and I don't know why. Okay. So I'm going to have to turn my auto loot on. Probably did that because we were in the middle of I'm going to turn the auto attack as well. No sense to leave that off. Okay. Auto loot corpses. There we go. Oh. Cool. Let's grab everything from these loots here, just in case you get some credits or some special item that you're not aware of. You never know. Some of them might be okay, some of them might not have anything. You might get a rare loot chest as well. That could always be a possibility. Okay, cool. All right, so now we can come over here. There should be more rebel commandos. Yep, cool. I only need one of them. Okay, so where is the Imperial officer? I don't know. Where is he? I think, if I recall correctly, I think he's over here or over here. Let me give that a shot. I think he's down here. This is a rebel officer. The respawn's really quick. I think he's the first one. I think the first one's over here. Desert Trooper, Desert Trooper. Wow, the respawn's really quick on this. Might be a little too quick for my liking, actually. Okay. That's okay. Well, I'll guess, Nope, that's not the guy I want. So, I don't recall where this is, because that's the second guy that I'm looking for. We're gonna mind trick him. Is it possible that he might be on one of these sides? Maybe on one of these? That could possibly be. I'm gonna look on one of those. I don't remember how this goes now because it's been a while since I've done this quest. but I want to say he's over here. If he's not on this side, then he might be on the other side. Let's look. Is he in here? So he's not in here. Okay. Why don't I remember this? Is it possible? Is it possible that I'm just being dumb, and he might have just been in that first room, which is strongly possible. Because I know that this one can be a little bit tricky. I know what that might be right. I could be right on that, so sorry about that, guys, if that's the case. It is a little laggy in here, but that's to be expected. I think so. Let me make sure that we get enough stuff here. I want to say that he's around here somewhere. We got some rebel troopers and some other things around here that really... Now, if he's not here, then I don't know. Then I'm at a loss. If he's not here, then I'm definitely at a loss. But I want to say he pops up after this. On this end. There's been some time since I've done this. Well, the good news is I'm not losing a lot of health at all. Get the rebel commandos. You see his commandos. He doesn't pop up over there either. Interesting. So, I mean, this could just be me not getting the right thing here. Is that a possibility? Here, maybe? I have to look at everything on here now. The other place that he could be is he could be on that side room. The other side room. So, again, it's kind of a discovery for me again, because I haven't done this in a while. I mean, I can look it up, but I'm going to take a chance in looking at certain things here. The good news is I'll get a lot of Imperial faction points doing this as well. I don't think he's here, but could be wrong. Does he pop in here? No. So, the other place that he could be, if he's not, I'm gonna just speed through this just to see if maybe I can avoid some things in here. I'm gonna see if he's on the left-hand side. He might be on the left-hand side one over here. So I got the other trooper here. I'm hoping he pops up in here. If he doesn't, then I'm a little bit confused. And that means that the only other room that I haven't checked is this room. Okay. This seemed to be a little bit easy. Ah, there he is. Damn it. Okay. Here's your disguise. Yep. Okay. So we get 3 Empire Day tokens. Again, I want to see if anyone responded to that. Nope. I don't know what to do with Empire Day tokens. No one's giving me an answer on that. But I will be doing Remembrance Day tomorrow as well. Okay, so Lancer is the other guy, Rebel Pilots, Rebel Troopers. So this is a Desert Trooper, by the way. So I don't really care too much about the Desert Trooper, but Lancer Sayer is the other guy. I think it's kind of back to where I was before. These are Rebel Commandos. I'm gonna see what happens if I ignore them. Yeah, they are over here. I thought so. I thought they were over here. Ooh. They just went ahead and went crazy on me, these Rebel Pilots. That's fun. Okay. See, there's some Rebel Commandos. I seem to have lost my targeting. I don't know why. Okay. So the only thing I don't like about auto target is sometimes I lose it. You know how to the right thing targeted. So there's Rebel Troopers and Rebel Pilots over here. I don't seem to be doing any damage to them. That's what bothers me a little. Okay, so yeah, see, this is the disadvantage. Now I'm not targeting what I wanted to target. So that is a disadvantage of having auto target on in a situation like this. I was just gonna target whatever. Okay. These are all the Rebel Pilots though. Let's see if Rebel Pilots, Rebel Troopers. Should get them all in here. Or at least the Rebel Pilots. All the Rebel Pilots. They're no slouches, man. They're actually tougher than I thought they were going to be. Okay. And I know this gets tougher towards the end as well. There's that Lancer Sayer. I do need Rebel Troopers. But let's take this guy out first. This guy should be a little bit easier. I don't know where the next thing is. That's the only thing. I think the next guy pops up in this other location. Ah, I got a rare loot chest. Yay. Should we open it up? Oh, it's an exceptional loot chest. Let's open it up. Let's see what we get. So I get bubble and schematic, and this kind of schematic. The respawns are intense. Okay, so bubble thing and the exceptional barrel schematic, which to me I feel like is not really an exceptional loot because it's been a very common loot for even the rare loot chests, and that was an exceptional loot chest. So I'm a little disappointed in that one, but that just confirms that it does drop in here as well. Regardless of your... Okay, let's see if we get some Rebel Troopers here or not. Looks like there's a couple Rebel Troopers. Okay. Looks like there's a couple Rebel Troopers in here, along with some Commandos and Pilots. Go ahead and I hate it when they move because sometimes they move into their like cover and you can't get them. Okay, so I should be able to clear out the Rebel Troopers now. Oh. last rebel trooper. I don't know if he's here or if he's in another spot. Let's see if we can find him in another spot. I don't think he's here. I think he is in the other place. But I will at least check it out and make sure. Oh, jeez, they already put me in combat with a droid. I'm gonna try to ignore that. Just force run out of here. I believe he's in this second spot over here. I believe most of them are just all in this little area. Okay. Here he is. No! Oh no! I should have killed the thing first. Because if he disappears, then something can happen. You can fail. Oh, so you got 4 minutes to give him the costume. Okay, that's good. Here's your disguise again. Okay. So let's go ahead. We get more Empire Day tokens. So far, how many Empire Day? So I've gotten a lot of loot actually. A lot of acolyte robes, and I got 10 Empire Day tokens right now. I probably would get more if I did this as a Special Forces Empire guy. All right, so take out Desert Troopers. So let's start with the Desert Troopers. Let's find them. Should be 2 of them around here, and then there's another disguise lady. I don't know if it's a lady or a guy. I know where that's a prison trooper. I want the Desert Troopers. There's a Desert Trooper. Now the thing is, I don't know where the next disguise one is, but I kind of remember that it's a little bit of a trick. Well, the good news is I got an Empire Day backpack if I really need it, so I can put some stuff in the backpack. Look at this blaster mech droid. Okay, so we gotta get the disguise from this guy. So some Desert Troopers here. Okay. I think you have like after they appear, you got a few minutes. I don't think it's from the time you get the disguise, but I could be wrong. Let me look at it. I didn't even look to see if the timer starts right after you get the disguise, or if the timer starts like right when the guy appears. You know, I'm gonna throw an extra buff on myself as well. Okay. So this is Caleb. And we're gonna start getting into the area where it's gonna get a little bit more tougher. Yeah, 94 of these things. I can't believe this blaster mech just decided to just come in here and just start attacking me. That is hysterical. Okay, find the 3rd Imperial officer. So there is no timer, but I believe where the 3rd Imperial officer is. I believe the 3rd Imperial officer is around here somewhere. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to clear it out like very quickly. I wonder what my GCW is at, because it's a lot of GCW when you start thinking about it. Killing a lot. I'm gonna look. Oh, it doesn't say how much. I get no GCW points from these guys? Okay, that's alright. So, this is where the tricky part is. I will, these things do respawn on us. I will take out a couple of these prison troopers, prison battle droids. My understanding is that this one pops up right here. But I kind of have to go into it a little bit to make it pop up. Okay. Now the battles will start getting tough. Definitely start getting tough. Well, the good news is the respawn rates are really good. Bad news is that, yeah. Oh my gosh. I just kicked it all off. I just kicked them all off. I didn't want to kick them all off like that. Alright, I gotta be careful as to what I'm actually doing here. Because the minute you start AoEing anything, which is what I did here, you absolutely now run into a situation of, well, you might have other things that can start attacking you. I believe it's over here. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Excellent. Cool. Here's your disguise. Cool. So we got the third one. Take out tracker droids, battle droids, and prison troopers. So let's go. So here's a tracker droid, right? Tracker droids and battle droids. Tracker droids are actually, there's only 2 of them, but the prison troopers are the ones that are going to be a little bit more trickier on here. And this is probably the worst part of this quest, because there's so much lumped into one. Like, it's not even funny. The prison troopers are usually on the corner there. So here, so for example, here's a prison trooper. Okay. The tracker droids aren't too difficult because they're moving around. You might be able to run into one, but you don't need to. So that's for your prism. So I'm showing everyone where the map is because that's why I have the map on. Okay, so there's a prison battle droid as well, and a prison tracker droid. Another prison tracker droid. So let's take the other. Let's get this other battle droid going. This is a tracker droid. Cool. That means I have 2 tracker droids now out of the way. Okay. Let's see, what is that one? That's another prison tracker droid. You don't need that other prison tracker droid, but what I do need is I do need a prison trooper. These might be 2 prison troopers here. Ah, yes, excellent. Cool. That helps me. Huh. Okay. There should be 1 more prison trooper over here in the corner somewhere. Now the trick will be this next one, because this next one will probably be in there. Okay, this should be the last prison trooper that you're going to need. So let's go ahead and, again, this is one thing I remember you said, so we get the disguise. I believe the disguise guy is in here, this side. Naturally, I could be wrong. I think he pops up here, though. And if he does, that's fine. Oh, I got some good Imperial standing then. All this. This is a roaming sentry droid that I do not really care too much about. But I think I do have to take that one out. This is a rebel officer. See, I think this is what these are the other guys that I need to take out. Rebel officers and sentry droids. I think those are the next guys coming up. I don't remember which side it was on. It was either on one side or the other side. So let's see. I think it's this side. Does he pop up here or no? He does not pop up here. Interesting. So, oh, right, because you have to get the disguise still. And I have not gotten a disguise from anybody yet. Okay, so I think this is where the disguise is at. There he is. Yeah, you still have to get the disguise. Yeah, I'm like, why is that not coming up yet? I'm like, what? Where is this thing? Got it. Understood. It's there. How can you forget? How can I forget? I have to get a disguise. Protocol droid, get out of here with the protocol. C-3PO droid. Yeah, this is the guy that you gotta get disguised from. I think the other guy pops up right after this. So I think there's like I think the last guy is just kind of the pain in the butt one, but you're still pretty good at that. Find the 4th Imperial officer. I don't know if he's here or if he's somewhere else. I'm gonna look in here anyway. He does pop up there. Shoot, I can't get him on combat. Let's try to clear this as quick as I can. Good. All right. So there he is. Joking me, you little astromech droid. Are you kidding me? Okay, so here's your disguise. Okay. Cool. So now we got to rescue the 4th one. Titus Ford. Oh, Titus Ford. Titus Ford. Why is it Titus Ford? That's weird. Rebel Spec Force troopers and roaming sentry droids. Okay, so here's a roaming sentry droid right here. Okay. Titus Froud, not Ford. Not Titus Ford, Titus Froud. So here's one roaming sentry droid. I believe that Rebel Spec Force troopers are in here. Yeah, they are in here. And there should be 3 of them in here. That I have is I don't recall if it's one side or the other side. All right. So that's a good sign. You got that guy done. Let's see, what's my inventory like? Yeah, inventory is still okay. There he is. He's the tightest dude. Okay, so this is the guy now. The question remains. I need to find another roaming sentry droid. There. Oh, I don't want to. No. I don't want to do a. I don't want to do a mind trick on him. I want to get him. I want to get rid of him. Goodbye. Goodbye. So there's got to be another roaming sentry droid around somewhere here. I don't care too much about the prison troopers. I suspect it's probably here somewhere. There's a roaming sentry droid. I knew there'd be one over here. Okay. Uh-huh. We'll do it this way, that's fine. As long as I don't kick off any of the good stuff. Okay. And the other thing is you want to get out of here as fast as possible. Okay. So I gotta find the next Imperial officer. I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna look on here first. I don't think it's this one though. Nope. Okay, so this is where Force Run really comes in handy as a Jedi, just so you know. I'm going to look in this one because I think it's in this one. And this is where he should appear. Okay, so this is all right, we got 5 minutes to get him his costume. And once those 5 minutes are up, cool. Here he is. Here's the skies. Okay. Cool. And then we'll get the last one. Spec Force veterans, and there's Christina, whatever. Or sorry, Christina Frestina. Tried Frestina. It's late. It's after midnight. Actually, it's after 1 o'clock in the morning. Holy cow! I didn't realize how late it was. Okay. Well then, that explains why I'm acting this way. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead with this Rebel Spec Force veteran right now. There's bad news about this one. Good news is the Rebel Spec Force veterans should be 4 of them. I'm getting attacked by everything now. I suspect that what I need to be doing, I am not doing it. Okay, so I should be getting probably 2 of the Spec Force veterans here. Isn't there like a last hurrah on something? There's that charred guy. Okay. You know, it should be okay. It is a Jedi. I thought so. I should be okay with the 5-piece as well. What's funny is I'm thinking I'm getting a Spec Force veteran, and I'm actually killing this guy instead. That's good, but I really wanted to get the Spec Force veterans first. But that's okay. Got that out of the way. So let's get the Rebel Spec Force veterans now. I thought there was another high-level NPC that I had to take out, or was that just the last one? Okay, 6th Imperial Officer. I don't recall if there's anything here. Was there nothing here? Yeah, there was nothing really here. So that was okay. So the 6th... Oh, jeez. Decided to issue just a little check, and that was the wrong move. So before I do anything, let's go here. This is the easiest one that you can get. And this should be the last thing. Okay. And I think they make you get out of here after a certain amount of time. Imperial Day. Ah, nice. Cool. So I got that, and then we got an Empire Day insignia, which gives you GCW points, 500 GCW points, so which is Claim some faction points. Might as well. Now I should have 500 GCW points. I actually have 1,580 GCW points, but that's okay. And I believe that's it. And I don't even know if you have to go back to Mara Jade or not. But we will go back to her just to see if she offers any reward, like a painting or something like that. I know that can also be something that can come up. Like sometimes you'll get a painting or something else. I'm hoping that there's nothing. I won't be able to change combatant. This should be fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not what I wanted to do. Get out of there as quick as you can. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Get out of there as quick as you can. The quicker you get out of there, the better for you. I am not going to even attempt to change my status right now. I knew there'd be no room here. There's probably no room up here too, right? Very mountainous terrain, so you're not going to get a lot of room up here. Which is fine. I'm going to go back to her just to see, though, make sure. Okay, well, there should be room up here now. Just to make sure that we got no rewards to claim or anything like that. It doesn't tell you to go back to Mara Jade, but again, and no one said anything about the Empire Day tokens, so I might put this on mute just for a minute. Okay. Just so I can ask them what to do with the Empire Day token. And then show everyone what to do with it once it's done. But let me see if I can go back to Mara Jade and get anything from her. And then tomorrow I'll do Remembrance Day here. Cool. I'm going to go to the Factional Recruiter first. Just to flag it down. You know, I didn't look at this actually. Because they're using Imperial tokens. Imperial Galactic Civil War tokens, so I don't necessarily know. So there's some interesting stuff here. Look at. I never even looked to see what was on here, right? So there's some. Oh, you get some like colorful mystical ribbons from the Imperial side. That's cool. ATST Familiar Deed. Okay, nice. Armored backpack. Right. Okay. So pretty much everything that you can ask for. Shock trooper stuff. Okay, here's a carbine. There's some good weapons there. There's some lightsaber stuff as well. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm looking at requisitions some supplies. I don't necessarily know, so just tells me what you are at, so we can get some stuff here as a private, not too much, but you can also pay for it, so that's what becomes available to you, as you know. Okay, so I'll make a change in my military status for now. Limited personal leave time. And I know it doesn't say anything about going back to Mara Jade, but we're going to see if that is a possibility. And I'll put myself on mute because I don't want to, since I'm going into their Q&A, I don't want to ask them any questions. I might not be able to talk to her. Okay, so what does she say? I say from that all 6 officers have been rescued. Glowworm, fantastic work. It was challenging, but somehow your plan worked. Okay. I've heard you have to defeat Force Sensitive too. That should make for a heroic story. Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What are your plans now that you are a hero? I'll probably relax in my mansion, maybe watch the deluxe bark speeder. Wow, sounds great. You should stop by sometime. I'll show you my pet Derny. Uh, Mara Jade's com number. What is that? This was given to the owner after rescuing several Imperials on Imperial. It's probably not really Mara Jade's number, but it was a nice gesture. It's like a holo pet of some sort, but it's not. That's hysterical. That is funny. So it's just Mara Jade's number. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on mute just for a minute, okay, and then find out what the deal is. So give me a moment while I put this on mute and then find out what happens. Okay, so I did ask, and there is nowhere to turn in your Empire Day tokens right now. I was told take advantage of it. Everything's free for the taking right now. And that's cool. So if you want everything, if you want stuff, I would get it now while you get the chance, because you might be able to get it some things later on. I would absolutely, take some of the stuff that you might want to eventually sell on here, like Empire Day banners. That looks awesome, by the way. So backpacks and all that good stuff. Stuff that you're probably, I'm going to equip this actually. Stuff that you'll probably be able to eventually later on. So there is some no trade stuff as well. Just keep that in mind. The stuff you'll eventually be able to, use later on. Get a land speeder, ATST walker, employment terminals, all that good stuff. So these are little things that, are perks right now. And I would say just, grab them while you can. He did say that he might redo the vendor system a little bit in the future for Empire Day. Maybe we'll see if these tokens are actually meaningful for something. Maybe the Empire Day tokens might mean something after you do the quest. Cool, either way. I'm not going to go crazy on what I have here. I do know, see, some of these are no trade items, so you can't really do much with them anyway. But some of them that are not, like the Imperial banners and the vehicles, those are not no trade items, and I would, like you said, take advantage of it. Anyway, there you have it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back tomorrow with Remembrance Day. And until then, I will see you guys. And if you have any questions or comments about SWG Resurgence or any SWG related stuff, feel free to leave them in the comments section. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel to know when I go live or if I upload a video. And until the next one, may the force be with you, and I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone.